guys, it's Fisher here. Today I'm gonna take you through my tackle walkthrough. Today is gonna all be about rods and reels, and this is going to be part 1. Wait for part 2 to come out. One thing I do want you guys to reflect back to me is about the shout out videos. I've been doing it consistently for like about a month or so. If you guys like it, please tell me in the comments below. If you don't, or you want to change to something else, please tell me that also. Please enjoy. First of all, we've got my spin cast combo. People usually don't like, kind of underrate these combos because they think they are for kids, and that is not true. These I do admit they do not look as cool maybe as baitcasters or spinning rods, but they are very useful because they have a great amount of casting distance, as well as very easy to cast. So you're not likely to get line twists or bird nests as you do with a baitcaster or a spinning reel. So this combo I typically use for like small pond fishing, for stock trout either, or for bluegills and panfish. This is Shakespeare. I actually got this from a garage sale. I guess it's old. The rod is not the most like flexible nor the most sturdy, so I use it for pond fishing. I don't need that type of that much of sensitivity. But in pond fishing, usually a lot of times the deepest part of pond are gonna be the middle, and this casting distance really gives me this reel really gives me the casting distance to get it out into the middle where fish are. As you see here, I've got this little rooster tail tied on. I think I have this set for trout either sometime, and the reel handle it spins very well. I like it a lot. Although this is not my most used in my rod and reels, because I rarely fish pond and lake situations. Most time I fish in rivers, so but it's still a nice combo to have when I do get these opportunities to fish in ponds. So next of all, we have my this is actually the first combo I have caught my fish on. It's a Roddy Hunter combo I got at a sports store. I think they sell all types of stuff like baseball bats and all these like soccer balls, I think, but they also sell a great amount of fishing rods. This, I think I got it, and this is actually my favorite and my multi-species rod. The reason that is as you see, it is very, very, very flexible, but it is also very sturdy. The reel, however, I guess it is because it was used a lot. I actually had to fix the reel handle because it fell off when I was fighting a giant carp. So yeah, this rod has been through a lot. I've caught crappie on this. I've caught small catfish with no problem on this. But I did have to switch out the line because the line was getting old, so I switched to 8-pound monofilament. On here, I just got a Carolina rig. And the reason with that is being, it is a multi-species rod, and Carolina rig, along with bobber rig, is one of the most multi-species rigs you could use out there. I chose Carolina because it's right now very cold. The fish are down under, so a bobber rig might not be the way to go right now. So I had a Carolina rig set up. And this is pretty much when I go fishing, I bring 2 rods for so I could have different situations to fishing. I could use 2 rods. Well, I didn't have a 2-rod validation this year, so maybe not fish 2 rods at the same time, but 2 rods for different situations. So if I ran into either of them, I could just whip out my other rod if one rod isn't fitting. And also 2 rods is easier to bring than to like haul a whole bunch of like 4 rods, since I am mostly bink fishing. So this is my next rod and reel combo. This is a vintage rod and reel combo. I got it at a garage sale. This is also a vintage reel, I'm pretty sure. This rod is not very durable. At least I don't think so. It is very flexible. It's like a light action rod, but it doesn't feel like it's very sturdy to me. I don't really feel comfortable catching big fish with it. So the most like biggest fish I would catch is like maybe a crappie or yellow perch. Anything under 1 pound, I think it could handle. So on this, I've got like a small bobber rig with a like tiny hook. I was planning to use this for bluegill when the spring rolls around and the bluegill starts spawning. But anyways, it's still usable enough that I won't throw it away, and I expect it to be in my tackle box for years to come. Now let's get on the next one. There's some noise in the background. Please forgive that. So this is my next combo. It's not a combo. It's just a rod. This is actually the first rod I own, believe it or not, but I never caught a fish on it. Another Berkley. I'm not sure. This it looked pretty old to me. Like, sorry for the noise. My neighbors. Anyways, this rod, as you see, it's like very flexible. I don't think like this is like a very light action rod, but like it's on the other hand, it's also pretty long. I think like 7 feet, yeah. So this rod, I was planning to use it this summer on some panfish and maybe small bass, because unlike the other vintage rod, I actually feel like this one has a little bit of strength in it that I could haul in some bass, because bass are some hard fighting creatures. So I'm expected to do that, and what I'm thinking to pair it with is like this vintage reel I got from a tackle box. I was buying a vintage tackle box. It's like 510 Olympic. I don't know what brand this is actually. High speed retrieval. So since it's like high speed retrieval, I guess. I'm guessing 5:1, 5.1 to 1 ratio, or maybe 6.1 to 1 ratio. I mean, it has a good feel to it, and that's a match. So I'll be excited to try that out. So this is my 5th rod. This rod actually is my newest rod, believe it or not. I think I got it last year. No, actually in 2019. Yeah, Black Friday 2019. I got this, or was it first day? I don't remember. Anyways, it was on the sale, so and I mean, it was not cheap. It was still like 20 something bucks, but it's pretty high quality. It's an Kuma rock spinning combo. I think the line on here is somewhere around 10-12 pounds. The thing about spinning reels, you buy them, you don't really know what pound line you get, but it has stood up to some very good tests. I've used it for a year in fishing 2020. This rod held up. It feels a little heavier, and I use it for salmon and steelhead fishing, although I don't do them very much. And I also use this for carp fishing, because carp are some very heavy fish, and I actually thought of having a combo to reel that in, because as I explained with my other spinning combo, but kind of this part just broke off because the fish was fighting way too hard. On here I just have another Carolina, yeah, I think Carolina rig. I think this was for carp. I don't remember when I read data. Anyways, this is a very cool combo. I like it a lot. It feels great in my hand. Very good, like medium action. So I also use this for bass fishing, especially when there are a ton of weed. The 10-12 pound really like pulls through better than a 6/8 pound monofilament. I mean, So excited to go fishing with it again in 2021. So now finally we've got my this is actually my last combo. It's a conventional reel. If you've seen my how to spool up conventional reel and a how to tie sturgeon rig video, I think I showed this. And as you guessed, I use this for sturgeon fishing. This combo is, I think it doesn't look really old. Akuma reel, Akuma rod. I actually bought this at I think a garage sale, believe it or not. It only costed me like 40 bucks, which I'm pretty sure is pretty cheap for like a conventional reel. The rod is very, very sturdy, probably the sturdiest one I'll ever have. Like, it's pretty much got very little flexibility to it, and it's pretty heavy also, especially the reel part. I'm pretty sure it could also stand to saltwater fishing. So I use this for sturgeon because there are sturgeons in my area. This might be a little light for sturgeon though, but it's all I got, so I have to work with it. Maybe a little more finessing, I guess. Because I've seen people use like Barbie, like those Shakespeare Barbie rods for, and they still caught like a sturgeon on it. So I have confidence in this, and as you see, I got a sturgeon rig on this one. If you haven't checked out my sturgeon rig video, please do. I've also got like, so speaking of which, I have some baitcasters, like 3 baitcaster reels and 4 baitcaster rods. And also like 2 fly reels and a fly rod, as well as a spinning reel, I think. Yeah, that's all. And some other tackle like lures and frogs and something like that. I was planning to use them I bought them like at the end of 2019 and was planning to use them in the spring / summer / fall of 2020, but because of all the craziness, so I still haven't gotten them right now. Yeah, I hope I will get them in 2021, so I could start actually do some like finesse bass fishing. So that's all I've got for you today. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share.